We announced the event just 7 days ago, 1 week from today, and I wasn't sure what the turnout would look like, but we actually have an overflow. There's people that, I'll wave to you in the cameras because you're in other rooms. There's so many. The attendance was huge. This is really, really awesome. So thank you all for coming. First of all, that is amazing. Thank you.
Yeah. I guess it's a good thing we came here early because.
So, to introduce the people to my left, Ken, do you want to say anything about sort of your experience with the book and your overall thoughts on where we are today with all of these lovely people who tuned in just to see this?
Well, thank you, Mitch. I also want to thank everyone for coming out to the event today. It's a tremendous point in the development of BajanCandian to have a book.
Yeah.
Mitch has been gracious enough to work with me for many, many hours, and I'll tell you, he's a great guy to work with. But we hammered out this book in almost record time.
Yeah. Seriously quick.
Yeah, seriously quick. And what we tried to put together was something that would show, how Minecraft, the world of Minecraft, can actually help to develop things like teamwork and all kinds of good positive values for people. Yeah. And Mitch was such a humble guy. When we were putting the book together, I said, well, Mitch, this really ought to be about you and your adventures in the world of Minecraft. It's like, no, I'd rather be the guy that helps out. Let's make it a story about 4 ordinary people that really want to get out there and do some adventuring on their own, and I'll show up and help them. And so it was a lot of fun crafting this thing and putting it together. And hopefully you all get a chance to read it and enjoy it.
Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly. The book it's something really special because it's about, like Ken just said, normal people. So it's sort of as if you're in the book yourself. So it's something where the fans can feel like they're the main part of it. And I show up and I offer help when it's most needed. But the book's not about me. The adventure is what it's really about, which is super, super cool. And Cassie over here as well did all the chapter art. So as you saw when you walked in, I'm sure some of it was dropping on the back screen there. So hand-drawn charcoal art. Do you want to tell us a little bit about sort of what inspired you and how it connects to sort of the Minecraft vibe, the artwork?
Of course. Well, it was difficult doing it. When we were creating the book itself, the chapters were written first, and then I would read through the chapter, would help with making sure everything was good, and then I would make the art, right? Obviously, the biggest inspiration was after reading the chapters. Then I would have an idea of how to vision, and then I would sketch it out. And obviously Minecraft, big influence on art.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of the artwork. I especially like the dragon one. And I got a question for you on the dragon, because that's the one, for those of you who will see the book later on, has sort of the least connection to Minecraft in a sense. Mm-hmm. So where did you take, not necessarily your inspiration, but what really motivated you to want to draw the dragon in that sense?
Well, I think that a good book has to have a dragon in it. And you just needed a dragon, so...
it's towards the end of the book, so we can call it the End Dragon. We'll drop that ER, but it's pretty similar there. So another question for you, Ken, is where did you get sort of the inspiration for the quest element to this? Like what really made you want to have these characters go on these adventures and try to sort of save their world? Like what inspired each of those events?
That's a very interesting question. Yeah. It seemed to me that a series of quests is what a lot of adventures are about. Yeah. Most adventures have a quest, the quest for the Holy Grail. You never really solve it. Yeah. Or in this case, I wanted something that would engage people that are enjoying Minecraft and enjoy your style of entertainment on YouTube. That would be not just one quest or 2 quests or 3. Maybe 4 or 5 or 6 or 10, yeah. and have some evil guy in there that's going to try and stand in their way and block them. And who knows? Maybe the evil guy is going to get his hands on our hero himself. But it was certainly a series of quests.
And I don't want to spoil too much, but I do want to tease a little bit of what goes on in the book, because I was really impressed. Because Ken is not, you're not a Minecrafter. so to say.
No,
How much have you played the game?
Not a lot.
But when we were working on the book together, a lot of the elements in there are spot on. So if you watch some of my videos or some of the other guys in the pack or people you're familiar with in the Minecraft community, you're going to see a lot of really, really cool stuff happen in the book. Parkour adventures, you're going to see monsters being slayed, bosses, all sorts of really, really exciting things that are going to be familiar to sort of the quests and actions you take on in Minecraft itself. But they're taken into this whole new world where it's blended, and it feels, it reminds me of, like, I would say The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, in a sense, 'cause I'm a huge, huge fan of that. I don't want to get too deep into like connecting into other stories, but it makes me feel like you're in a bigger, more epic world than you're used to in the past. And like Ken said, there is something tragic that for me. I kind of want to like crawl up in my hoodie now and just disappear. So you'll have to read more to find out.
And you feed it maple syrup.
Respectable.
And
Respectable.
it just goes.
And it chortled along.
It chortled along, man. Oh my goodness, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, and everyone here, as you saw when you walked out, is thrilled to have you here. But they're just glad that you're unemployed still. That would be tragic.
Yeah, imagine. I guess I can't read. I guess I can't read the book cover to cover. I'll do like almost cover to cover. I'll do like.
Just skip
yeah.
the copyright notice.
I mean, I already heard the first couple lines that you read brilliantly, so I can mix that. And this the chortling spider.
It's true.
And then the secret, mysterious voice from above, which we can't say who that was.
Who was it?
I can't say.
Is it the professor? It very well could have, honestly.
So I have to ask you guys a question. So who actually thought?
John Cena!
He's the next surprise guest. You guys just don't know that yet.
Yeah, just stick around.
This turns into a big like WWE ring, and we're just gonna battle.
Did you bring the sumo suits?
Yeah, the sumo suits. Yeah, and we're gonna get our booties whipped. So who, like, seriously, you guys don't know better at Mitch at parkour? Really? Is that?
Alright, this is what I've got. This is the one I already own. They were giving out free ones, and that's the one that I got signed. And Ruffles actually had a surprise appearance. And then they gave out free either hats or shirts, but they were out of shirts by the time it was me. And then my dad asked them for that, and they let us have it.